If you're looking to advance in life, listen to people that have gone unbelievably far. Stay tuned. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. Last time we got together, we were going over some of the things that Benjamin Franklin told us. There are so many of them. You know, in addition to just being a patriot and inventor, so on and so forth, he also had Poor Richard's Almanac, so there were always sayings in there. Let's get right to them. These are unbelievably wise and timeless. Change is the only constant in life. One's ability to adapt to those changes will determine your success in life. The problem with doing nothing is not knowing when you're finished. I never knew a man that was good at making excuses that was good at anything else. Common sense is something that everyone needs, few have, and none think that they lack. Common sense without education is better than education without common sense. Genius is the ability to hold one's vision steady until it becomes a reality. If better is possible, then good is not enough. Out of adversity comes opportunity. When things are going bad, take a look. There's something that you can do to make it better, presents an opportunity. Here's the one that's a little bit longer. For the want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For the want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For the want of a horse, the rider was lost. For the want of a rider, the battle was lost. For the want of a battle, the kingdom was lost. And all for the want of a horseshoe nail. Little things matter. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. But in this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. Boy, have we lived through that with this pandemic, am I correct? Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. I want to talk about this one a little bit. Happiness comes from within, not from without. So before you're going to effectively change things, the change has to happen in here, not out there. If Jack's in love, he's no judge of Jill's beauty. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterwards. Tell me that now, I've been divorced twice. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you're dead and rotten, either write things worth reading or do things worth writing. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his trouble. Be careful what you wish for. While we may not be able to control all that happens to us, we can control what happens inside of us. Never leave till tomorrow that which you can do today. The best thing to give your enemy is forgiveness. To an opponent, tolerance. To a friend, your heart. To your child, a good example. To a father, deference. To your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you. To yourself, respect, to all others, charity. The way to see by faith is to shut the eye of reason. Okay. People that succeed, that have that creativity gene, the people that are seeking to do new things, are told, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, so on and so forth. Shut the eye of reason, keep the faith. That's how things get invented and created. A house is not a home unless it contains food and fire for the mind as well as the body. How you brought up. What are the important things where you brought up? Okay, the food of life. Fire for the mind as well as the body. Contentment makes poor men rich. Discontent makes rich men poor. All mankind is divided into three classes. Those that are immovable, those that are movable, and those that move. When the well is dry, we know the worth of water. I guess you're surrounded by ubiquitous things no matter what time frame you lived in. I mean, when the electricity goes out, you know, when everything's good, you don't even think about electricity, but when it's gone, you start to know what it's worth. Make sense? The point is, be grateful for what you have. Those things that hurt, instruct. There's a message there. The only thing that is more expensive than education is ignorance. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. To be humble to superiors is a duty. To equals, courtesy. To inferiors, nobleness. Fish and visitors smell in 3 days. Keep that in mind when you're visiting somebody. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. A brother may not be a friend, but a friend will always be a brother. For the best return on your money, pour your purse into your head. In other words, keep learning, keep being curious. I guess that was the time then too, huh? Words may show a man's wit, actions his meaning. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. There are 3 things that are extremely hard: steel, a diamond, and to know one's self. Reading makes a full man. Meditation, a profound man. Discourse, a clear man. I had to look up discourse just to be sure. It's what a man says, understands, and promotes. No one cares what you know until they know that you care. First rule of sales. How few there are who have courage enough to own their faults or resolution enough to mend them. A good example is the best sermon. You can do anything you set your mind to. Conceive, believe, achieve. He that lieth down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Pick your associates carefully, because you become them. One today is worth 2 tomorrows. Our last one for today. Many a man thinks he is buying pleasure when he is really selling himself to it. Okay? Objects don't make you happy. Circumstances, activities Those are the things that give you pleasure. Until we meet again next time, remember, don't ration the passion, fashion the passion. I'm Eli's dad.